damn it! How'd that feel, Steen?
Well, Kevin Steen very aggressively following the code of honor on the handshake, getting face-to-face with the Briscoes. Launch El Generico into the lights with a big peel out of the corner.
Mark poised in the corner. Running lariat, nowhere for Generico to go. Running forearm shot from Jay. Stereo boots to the face.
Right off the bat, some huge double teams from the Briscoes, but Kevin Steen driving him into the barricade. Now an exchange of forearms with Jay Briscoe inside the ring. Kevin Steen making his return to ROH competition in search of landing a full-time job in this promotion.
Both teams with something to prove, something on the line here in this matchup. Steen and Generico looking for jobs. The Briscoes looking to get a tag title shot coming off their loss last night in Manhattan.
Two very determined teams to do battle in this match.
Sent to the corner, rolls out of the way. Steen bounces off the turnbuckle. Jay with the momentum, both men over the top.
All the way out to the floor they go. Kevin Steen feeling the effects on the concrete. Meanwhile, Generico climbing to the top rope. Leaping lariat on Mark Briscoe.
Saw him at the last minute, but unable to avoid that lariat. Knife edge chop backs him into the corner. Steen and Jay Briscoe still battling out on the floor.
Kevin Steen hits very hard, and now Generico comes charging right into the elbow. Going for that running boot in the corner, nobody home.
Somersault over the top to the floor, wipes out Steen.
Propelled himself over the top turnbuckle and hit that dive. Nicely done right there.
Jay Briscoe back in the ring as Mark on the outside continues to do battle with Steen and bounces him off the guardrail. You see the effects of that maneuver on the floor on the back of Mark Briscoe.
Yeah,
slight laceration there.
He doesn't care. Whatever it takes to get the job done to earn the victory. He'll put his body on the line. We've seen it time and time again.
Jay Briscoe with El Generico drives him face first to the top turnbuckle and makes the tag to his brother. Both men in the ring, double team from the Briscoes. Generico down, double shoulder tackle, they just turn him inside out.
Great impact from the Briscoes right there as Mark Briscoe goes for the cover. Generico able to kick out. He's kicking away on the back of the head of the Masked Man.
Things starting to settle down into a semblance of a regular tag team matchup. Nice gut wrench suplex there. Off the ropes he goes, drives the knee across the forehead. Cover! Generico again able to kick out.
Not hesitating one bit is Mark Briscoe, as now he makes the tag to his brother Jay. Very quick tag team strategy here from the Briscoe brothers.
Covered by Jay, only able to get two. Generico kicking out. Seems like they're going to isolate Generico from his partner. Cut the ring in half and utilize quick tags.
Generico is the smaller of the two men on their opposing team, but of course he does have the quickness advantage, as we see some very quick arm drags from El Generico.
Nicely done, back to his feet, leg lariat, takes Jay down, goes for the cover. Only able to get two.
Front chancery from El Generico, keeping control of the body. He makes the tag, in comes Kevin Steen.
Largest man in this matchup, drives his forehead right into the small of the back.
And you can say largest man in the matchup, but for a man of his size, he's got great agility. Solid headbutt right there from Kevin Steen.
Drives the knee to the side of the face as well. Has him up, backbreaker, nicely done.
Just folds him over the knee. But Jay Briscoe able to kick out.
Drives him face first to the top turnbuckle, holding him in the corner. Smart move on the part of Steen. Makes the tag, nowhere for Jay to go. Wide open for a chop from El Generico. Forearm shot again, connects to the side of the jaw. Snapmares him off his feet.
Able to connect with that kick. Follows it up with the cover, but only gets two.
Jay starting to absorb a lot of punishment here. Another elbow to the back of the neck. I want to start making his way to the corner to make a tag. As another quick tag from his opponents.
Generico and Steen effectively kept him away from his partner for a moment or two. As now Steen off the ropes. Oh! As you see some of his agility right there. A front flipping leg drop.
Mark coming in, shoving it. Steen, who responds in kind, dropping down on the floor to get out of the way is Mark Briscoe. But Jay pops up and he's firing back on Kevin Steen. Both men trading chops in the center of the ring. Knee to the midsection, stops Jay cold. Snapmares him over. There again, you see the quickness from the big man.
Driving the elbow into the back of the head. And he had momentum off the ropes as well. Now trying to keep him away from the possibility of making the tag to Mark Briscoe. And back in comes Generico.
Double axe handle to the back as Steen exits the ring. Right hand from Generico. Chin breaker from Jay. Rolls to his corner and makes the tag to Brother Mark. Springboard leaping kick to the side of the face. Steen in, caught with a thrust and a back kick to the head.
That sends Kevin Steen out to the floor. Cover right there by Mark Briscoe. But Generico gets his shoulder up. And now head scissors applied right in the center of the ring, trying to wear down Generico. The one thing he has on his side is his quickness, is his speed. And if he takes away his energy, he's neutralized El Generico.
Has that arm trapped as well. With that arm in that position with the legs wrapped around it next to the head makes it extremely difficult to breathe for Generico.
Trying to inch his way toward the ropes to force a break of the hold. Trying to extend those legs toward the bottom rope, and he's got it.
1, 2, 3.
Taking full advantage of the referee's count is Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, you see Generico there gasping for air from that move as he's quickly picked back up. Headbutt. Rocks the masked man, drives him face first to the top turnbuckle. Belly to belly suplex, cover. Only able to get 2. Makes the tag. Brother Jay now poised on that second turnbuckle. Generico elevated by Mark, leg drop. Off the second rope, cover, and Steen in to break it up.
The referee trying to keep Kevin Steen out of the ring. And that also takes the attention of Jay Briscoe, keeps him from doing more damage to El Generico for a few seconds there. He was more occupied with Kevin Steen. Stranglehold applied, trying to cut off the oxygen with his own arms, right around the throat of El Generico.
Still keeping his eye on Steen in the corner, though, is Jay Briscoe. He's really wrenching down, forcing Generico not only to utilize his own arms to choke himself out, he has to carry all of the weight of Jay Briscoe at the same time, doing damage to the back.
Trying to inch his way toward Kevin Steen, but Jay Briscoe pulled him back toward his own corner to keep Generico away from Steen, away from getting a fresh wrestler into the ring.
Brother Mark tags in. Generico trying to fire his way out. Chops and forearms on the Briscoes. Gonna try and make the tag. No, instead he goes to the ropes. Got caught with a boot to the midsection. Leg lariat to the back. Running knee strike to the side of the face. Belly to back suplex. Double stomp from the outside in. Tremendous tag team maneuvers from the Briscoes. Hooks the leg. Too close to the ropes.
A huge flurry of maneuvers from the Briscoes in succession, one right after the other, but still, ring positioning was all that mattered right there. And this time he's able to kick out. He pulled him back away from the ropes before going for that second cover. Big boot sends Steen off the apron. And now the referee tied up with keeping Steen out of the ring, and that's allowing the Briscoes to work over Generico behind his back.
Classic tag team strategy on the part of the Briscoes. Steen frustrated there with, well, he's got a hold of the tag rope.
He has the tag rope. He's ripped the tag rope out of the corner. Just how powerful he is.
Steen obviously getting frustrated with his inability to make the tag. Trying to choke. Now they've got the tag rope, and Jay's choking away at El Generico with the tag rope.
That's not how the tag rope is supposed to be utilized.
Well, then he shouldn't have ripped it off the turnbuckle. Both men back to their feet. Jay backs Generico in, sends him off the ropes. Drop kick right on the button. Another tag into Mark. Fires a forearm shot, sending Steen all the way down to the floor again.
Caught his chin on the ring apron on the way down as well. El Generico placed up top by Mark Briscoe. Springboard, but right into an ace crusher from El Generico. And this could give him the opportunity to try to make his way toward his corner and get a fresh Kevin Steen into the matchup. He's got Mark Briscoe stunned.
Both of these men need to make the tag right now. Generico's absorbed a lot of punishment, but it's Mark who makes the tag first. Generico crawling across, so close to the tag, but Jay Briscoe grabs the foot, stopping him in his tracks. Somersaults through, and Jay gets caught by Steen, who is able to make the tag. The big man up top, missile drop kick connects.
Great agility shown, and high flying ability from Kevin Steen as well. Big power slam, and a huge backdrop.
Steen showing the whole package here tonight. Speed, quickness, and power all in once. Rolling senton in the corner.
Kevin Steen looking very good here, but a forearm shot. Make it 2 from Jay Briscoe. Forearm exchange between these two men.
Steen comes out on the better of it, but gets caught with a super kick. Staggered to the ropes. Jay gets elevated up and over. Lands on his feet. The Briscoe's on the floor, and the big man's going up top. Senton off the top.
Kevin Steen just flew through the air, and that brings these fans to their feet.
Kevin Steen showing just how badly he and El Generico want to earn a regular spot on the ROH roster. Pulling out all the stops here against the Briscoes.
He's got to get him back inside the ring, though, to get the victory here. Taking his attention to Jay Briscoe and rolling him underneath the bottom rope back inside. Mark from behind, coming away on the back of Steen.
He hesitated there momentarily before going back into the ring.
Swinging DDT on the floor by El Generico.
Steen going back up top. Generico on the apron telling him to fly.
Swanton cover. Only gets 2.
Somehow able to kick out.
Kevin Steen looking to follow up now. He's known for that package pile driver. Pump handle. Right over the knee. Only 2 though.
Once again, Briscoe able to get that shoulder up.
Trying to pull Jay Briscoe back up off the canvas. Kevin Steen now. He signals he's going to finish him off. Package pile driver. Can he get it?
Jay sitting down, trying to put on the brakes. Steen's going to soften him up a little more. Forearm shots to the back. Off the ropes he goes. Running boot to the face.
Generico with a huge suplex on Jay. Mark Briscoe connects on El Generico. Big powerbomb from Kevin Steen. And all 4 men are feeling the effects of this hard-hitting tag team contest.
The crowd here in Philadelphia showing their support for all 4 of these athletes, giving it their all.
Referee Gary Morer administers the count. Who's going to be able to get back to their feet first?
Both teams rolling towards their own corners, trying to create a little bit of space between them. Generico on the outside, Steen on the inside. Mark Briscoe on the outside, Jay on the inside.
Steen and Jay Briscoe back to their feet. Forearm exchange.
Neither man giving an inch here. Back and forth they go. Off the ropes, both men.
They both connected at the very same time, and both men fell down to the canvas. Another double count administered by the official. Mark Briscoe reaching for the tag. So is El Generico. The Briscoes tag. Generico tags.
Mark ducks the clothesline, connects to the midsection, drives Generico to the turnbuckle. Irish whip. Generico hits the buckles hard. Head of steam, but Mark runs into the boot. Staggers out of the corner as Generico makes his way up top. Turned his back momentarily and gave Mark the chance to take the advantage. Has him elevated. Double team coming here from the Briscoes. No. Steen able to drag Jay out. Rolls him up.
Only 2. Powerbomb into the corner. Big suplex from Mark Briscoe. Covers Generico. Only gets 2.
Jay and Steen still on the floor. Jay sends Steen into the guardrail. Mark elevates Generico on his shoulders.
Double team neck breaker. Cover. only two as Steen sent Jay Briscoe in to basically break up that pin attempt.
All four men in the ring. The ref momentarily hesitated. That may have saved Steen and Generico.
Powerbomb back against the edge of the ring.
Mark Briscoe in the ring, still taking control of El Generico, has him by the head.
I don't know if Jay is going to be able to continue after that powerbomb on the apron.
He just bounced off the edge of the ring. Mark Briscoe just bouncing off the ropes, courtesy of El Generico, who makes the tag to Kevin Steen. Has him on his shoulders. Drives the knee to the midsection.
Moonsault!
Steen going up top once again. Went for the moonsault, so he was moving out of the way and landed on his feet. Great agility. Big running boot in the corner from El Generico.
Frog splash from Steen, and somehow Mark Briscoe kicked out.
All four of these men really putting it all on the line for the victory. Steen thought he had him.
Generico had wiped out Jay Briscoe on the floor, so there was no one to make the save, but Mark was able to kick out. Steen is in shock. He can't believe Mark Briscoe kicked out. Briscoe to his knees.
Going for the package pile driver once again. He's got him up, but staying on his feet is Mark Briscoe. Cutthroat driver. Going up top now. Both of the Briscoes. And we're ready for tag team action. This very exciting duo of Kevin Steen and El Generico set to take on Jay Briscoe and his partner for the evening, Erick Stevens of the Resilience.
Erick Stevens recruited by Austin Aries last night to become the newest member of his faction as they take on the No Remorse Corps, filling in for Mark Briscoe tonight.
And Jay Briscoe taking a swing at Kevin Steen. Mark Briscoe being held for observation at the hospital after what took place last night. Kevin Steen knocking Mark in the head. After that horrible concussion sustained in Detroit by Mark Briscoe.
Being kept in the hospital for observation. So Erick Stevens taking the place of Mark in this matchup tonight as El Generico fires away right hands to the jaw of Jay Briscoe. Sent to the ropes. Blind tag by Erick Stevens. Jay elevated himself up and over the top. And Stevens goes to work now on El Generico. Generico, though, fires back. Sends Stevens to the ropes. Another forearm shot.
Trying to shake off the effects. Erick Stevens, very powerful individual, not having much of an effect. Kevin Steen set hard into the steel barricade on the floor by Jay Briscoe, getting a measure of revenge for his brother.
Yeah, that did have an effect, as you saw the face of Kevin Steen when he hit the steel. Generico now trying to get ahead of Steen. Let's see Erick Stevens from behind with the lariat. Stevens closed the gap by hitting the ropes just after Generico didn't see him coming and just connected with the lariat, sending him to the canvas. One more time now. Generico off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle takes him down.
Erick Stevens just plowed through his early opponents here in ROH in Detroit. He's looked very, very impressive. He's a very strong wrestler. And right now going home for all with El Generico, able to take him off his feet though with the arm drag once again. Stevens, there's a show of his power. Backbreaker over the knee.
I was just about to say smart on the part of Generico to keep using his quickness to confound and befuddle Erick Stevens, but he got caught right there by Stevens and driven right across the knee. And Stevens wants to slow the pace down and utilize high impact offense.
Snap here from Erick Stevens. A little bit of a choo-choo off the ropes. He comes, strikes the elbow down into the chest. And a little press, but only gets a near fall. And Erick Stevens likes to put the doctor bomb to use against his opponents.
He continues to work on the back to aid in that effect, clubbing away at the neck and the upper back of Generico, who drives him back to his corner and makes the tag to Kevin Steen.
Kevin Steen, a very stocky individual, but don't let that fool you. He's very agile as well. He can fly through the air.
Well, he just sent Jay to the floor. He's firing away at Erick Stevens. Both men trading shots in the center of the ring. Neither man wanting to back down here. Move to the midsection. Hard chop, and Stevens fires right back. One more time, and off the ropes he goes. He gets caught by Steen.
Steen just waiting for Stevens to get back up to his feet. Takes another swing at Jay Briscoe. Tempers flaring between these two men as he blows snot on Jay Briscoe.
Obviously, the issue between Steen and the Briscoes and Generico starting to get extremely personal here.
They had
to the back.
That very exciting matchup in Philadelphia as part of the 5th year festival. Steen and Generico against the Briscoe brothers. And we saw firsthand during the course of that matchup just what Generico and Steen can do as a unit. Now Steen and Generico certainly have made no bones about it. They want the tag team titles currently held by the Briscoes.
Chop there from Stevens, gets caught with a boot though from Generico in the corner. Forearm shot right on the ear. Onto the jaw. Generico reversal by Stevens, sent to the corner. Catches Stevens with the boot running in right in the jaw. Back elbow takes Generico back to the corner. Stevens trying to get ahead of steam.
All the way across the ring. Over the head, belly to belly suplex.
Hearing it from the crowd here in Edison. Goes right back to Generico. Takes him to his corner and makes the tag to Jay Briscoe.
Double team work here from Briscoe and Erick Stevens as they just bowl Generico over with the double shoulder tackle.
Tremendous velocity on that shoulder block.
Page out of the Briscoes playbook. The frequent double teams that we see out of Jay and Mark. And launching him with a big Beal throw out of the corner. El Generico sent to the lights.
Other page, as you said, out of the Briscoes playbook. They utilize that on a very regular basis in their tag team matches. Chin breaker from Generico. Buys him just enough time to make the tag to Kevin Steen. And the big man now firing away on Jay Briscoe. Clubbing blows to the back of the neck. Hard chop to the chest. Briscoe fires back. Caught with the boot though from Steen.
Kevin Steen wasting absolutely no time trying not to give Jay Briscoe even the slightest little bit of opening so that he can get on offense there, because you know that Jay Briscoe just wants to beat the crap out of Kevin Steen for what he did to his brother.
Kevin Steen definitely subscribes. So wait a second. It's the NRC.
Rocky Romero
distracting Todd Sinclair.
Powerbomb out of the top of the steel barricade. Back first. Roderick Strong, a smile on his face, the no remorse core, taking out Erick Stevens of the Resilience here. That's what happens when you align yourself with Austin Aries. Roderick Strong with the no remorse core, taking out Erick Stevens here tonight.
Behind the referee's back, Rocky Romero doing his job running interference, tied up Todd Sinclair and allowed the double team on Stevens on the floor. And now Jay Briscoe finds himself in the position once again of wrestling without a partner.
Well, he was able to win the tag team championship in Detroit from Shingo and Naruki Doi, going it solo while paramedics tended to Mark Briscoe on the floor. He was able to dig down for the energy he needed to earn the tag team championship and win that match. match. Will he be able to do it once again? Fight 2 against 1 here and come out the victor as Erick Stevens being helped to the back.
Stevens almost out on his feet. You can see him rubbery legged as he's taking up the ramp as El Generico continues the attack on Jay Briscoe.
Generico elevates him off the canvas, backbreaker over the knee. Able to kick out though.
You see Jay instinctively rolling towards his corner and reaching out for the tag, but there's no one there. Standing moonsault, hooks the leg, and again only gets 2.
Generico getting a little bit frustrated here. Picks him up, keeping control of the head. Pulls him into the corner. Kevin Steen tagged back in.
Victory in this matchup will go a long way in getting that title shot they so strongly want.
Well, Jay Briscoe doing his best to try to fight off both men all by himself. Just duking it out in the middle of the ring. Here back to the corner now. Jay Briscoe trying to fight his way out of the corner, but Steen just holding him in position for El Generico.
Jay Briscoe's in a position where strategy is pretty much out the window at this point. He is in a fight right now against 2 men, and he is going to just dig down with everything he's got and fight with all he has to try and win this matchup. Elbow to the back of the neck from Generico, just measuring Briscoe now as again drives the point of the elbow right to the base of the spine.
But here in this matchup, you don't have Mark Briscoe out there at ringside to remind Jay of what's going to keep him going. Mark Briscoe's in the hospital, and Jay's going it alone here.
Another kick out from Briscoe at 2.
You know, when Mark got hurt in Detroit, Jay went out to the floor to check on his condition, and it was Mark Briscoe, though he was in a world of pain, that said, get back in that ring, keep fighting, you got to win this match, you got to win the championship. And it was Mark's encouragement out on the floor that kept Jay going and willed him on to victory. This time he doesn't have Mark at ringside to encourage him on, but you know that in the back of his mind, he knows that's what Mark would want in this position.
Yeah, he's just got to dig down and find his own personal pride to keep going. He's a tremendous competitor, so you know he has it within him. You don't become a 4-time World Tag Team Champion unless you have that drive within you to push yourself beyond the limits of what you think your body is physically capable of. And he is certainly going to have to push himself because he is in a bad, bad way here, and he is in trouble at the hands of Kevin Steen and El Generico. High belly-to-back suplex by Steen, off the ropes. Flip leg drop right across the throat by Steen.
Steen showing his agility for a man of his size. Goes for the cover here, but Jay Briscoe kicks out.
Again, you see the agility. He quickly goes to the outside. Oh, look at him, just mocking Jay Briscoe, begging for the tag, but he knows there's nobody there to tag.
Jay Briscoe has no partner. Kevin Steen just mouthing off to the fans where he's very proud of himself. He's got the 2-on-1 advantage here against Jay Briscoe. And again, just taunting him.
Again, imploring him to make the tag, knowing full well that Erick Stevens has been taken to the locker room after that assault by the No Remorse Corps behind Todd Sinclair's back. Hearing it from the crowd. Again, taunting Jay Briscoe in the corner. Sends him to the buckle, head of steam. Runs into the elbow of Jay Briscoe. Up to the second turnbuckle.
Flipping neckbreaker off the ropes from Jay Briscoe. Has Kevin Steen down. See if he can mount a little bit more offense here and get the advantage.
This would be where you would normally look to make the tag after you've been suffering so much punishment, but there's no one to tag, so he's got to go it alone and just dig down. Chop to the chest now from Jay. Overhand chopped in the corner, and Steen feels it. All the way across the ring he goes, trying to get some time away from Jay Briscoe, who's just driving to the midsection repeatedly in the corner.
Boot right across the throat now. He knows that Steen and Generico won't hesitate to take a few shortcuts here and there. And he's got to do whatever it takes. I mean, it's 2-on-1. Steen sent to the ropes. Full Nelson. Throws both knees right into the chest. Right senton.
Again, driving the oxygen out of the chest of Jay Briscoe. Once again, only able to get 2. Some more strategy, trying to take the breath away from Jay Briscoe, knowing he has to go it alone. conditioning's definitely going to come into play here.
El Generico, the legal man, all the way up top. Crossbody, hooks the leg, but Jay kicks out. Refusing to lose this match.
Generico thought that was 3, maybe getting a little frustrated, drives the elbow to the chest. Second time, Generico drives the elbow, hooks the leg. Again, only gets 2. Todd Sinclair right there.
If Generico and Steen can't win this match here, they can kiss their chances at a title shot for the tag team belts goodbye. I mean, it's a 2-on-1 situation. If they can't come up the winners of this match, they have no right to say that they're in line for a title shot.
No, it doesn't get any better for them than this. Everything going their way. Right hand again from Generico, but Jay firing back. Trying to work his way out of the corner. Forearm shot sends Generico all the way across the ring. But Generico fights back.
Series of forearm strikes and Jay Briscoe into the ropes. Keeping the leg tied up.
Grapevine the leg and made the tag to Steen. Double stomp right across the chest. More high impact offense from the very cocky and confident Kevin Steen.
Shadowboxing with the invisible partner of Jay Briscoe. Forced to go it alone here. Kevin Steen now with Briscoe. Body slam, right into a cover. But Jay kicks out.
Once again, forcing Briscoe to exert energy by kicking out of the lateral press. Now grabs the rear chin lock, forcing Briscoe to carry the weight of Kevin Steen on his back while trying to breathe at the same time.
Keeping him grounded, referee Todd Sinclair checking to make sure that it's not a chokehold.
Also checking to make sure that Briscoe isn't out here. Checking the arm, it's pretty much limp at this point. It falls for the second time, one more time, and Steen and Generico are going to win this matchup.
He's up!
But no, Jay still has some energy left in him.
Still a lot of fight left in Jay Briscoe, apparently, as he's struggling to get to his feet.
Back up, elbows down to the midsection of Kevin Steen. Breaks free off the ropes. Duck of the clothesline. Rolls underneath the back elbow on a big super kick from Jay Briscoe. And Kevin Steen is down.
Crowd urging Jay Briscoe back to his feet. El Generico urging Kevin Steen to make the tag.
And Jay Briscoe at this point in time wishes he had someone to tag. Wishes he had a partner. But a double count administered by Todd Sinclair.
Jay Briscoe has taken so much punishment in this matchup. Steen crawling towards his corner, very close to El Generico to make the tag. Briscoe just trying to crawl to the other side of the ring to maybe buy a little bit of time. Generico right in though, caught with right hands from Briscoe, who pops back to his feet. Sends Generico off the ropes, charges and connects with a drop kick. Forearm shot on Steen, sends him back to the corner. Boot for Generico sends him to the canvas. Steen sent over the top and all the way to the floor. Boot to the midsection.
Briscoe getting his second win here. Buster, face first to the canvas, cover. Only 2.
Generico able to get the shoulder up. See Jay Briscoe really gasping for air there.
Kevin Steen trying to take all the effects on the floor. On the shoulders of Jay Briscoe as El Generico works his way out of that position. Hits the ropes. Boot to the midsection. Falcon Arrow right there. But only gets 2.
Once again, Generico able to get that right shoulder up. Jay unable to hold him down for that last count. Back to his feet. Seemingly getting that second win here.
Doing his best to fight off 2 men. Military pressing El Generico, but works his way out of that position right into the grasp of Kevin Steen. Big power bomb.
Right on the back of his head, bouncing off the canvas. Steen now imploring El Generico to get over there and make the tag.
Again, referee Sinclair putting the counter on both wrestlers. Generico trying to crawl toward the corner to tag Kevin Steen. Jay Briscoe still flat on his back.
Wait a second.
What's this? it's Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe is in the building, back from the hospital.
He's not supposed to be here.
And I see several wrestlers trying to hold him down.
Up on the ring in his street clothes. He's not even supposed to be in New Jersey. He was in a hospital in New York last night.
Well, Mark Briscoe is here at the side of his brother, here on the apron. There's Briscoe's mother in the crowd. She's concerned about Mark Briscoe. He's in no condition to be wrestling.
Kevin Steen into the ring with a double stop. Springboard from the outside in. Again, mocking Mark in the corner now.
That was perfect, actually.
But Jay able to kick out.
He lacks cover there. Jay able to kick out at 2.
In a very dangerous situation here. Mark Briscoe in no condition to be wrestling, but he's waiting to tag himself into this matchup to be the partner of his brother Jay.
Do not want to mess with the kind of concussions that he has suffered. This is not a wrestling issue. This is not a career issue. You're talking somebody's life is on the line here. Mark Briscoe is making, I think, a very big mistake by being on the apron right now.
Very dangerous. He has his arm out stretched. Springboard kick. Mark Briscoe going to work on Kevin Steen now. Big body drop.
Move to the midsection on Generico. Backs him to the ropes. Mark Briscoe sends him off. Shot to the midsection. Basement dropkick sends Steen back to the floor. Karate thrusts and chops to the throat by Mark Briscoe. Kick to the back of the head sends Generico down.
Comes the shirt. He's ready to fight. Injury or not, Mark Briscoe's here to fight. Trying to launch him overhead with the suplex. Generico blocking.
Yeah, elbows to the back of the head. Another elbow, this one to the side of the head. Todd Sinclair's got to do something.
Mark Briscoe cannot withstand any blows to the head here, especially the big running Yakuza kick of El Generico. Move! Thank God. Suplex.
He just dropped Generico on his head, but look at him immediately grasp at his head. He should not be in the ring right now. He's going on.
Enziguri right to the back of the head of Mark Briscoe. And here comes Jay with a big kick of his own.
Did you see the smile on the face of Steen after he kicked him? He was proud of himself.
Jay checking on the condition of his brother and now taking the fight to Kevin Steen once again. Backbreaker over the knee. Springboard knee strike.
Right across the throat of Kevin Steen. Rolls him over, cover! But Steen kicks out.
Mark Briscoe grabbing the back of his head. Makes the tag, Jay the legal man. Mark Briscoe needs to stay out of this ring. As Jay now, Fisherman Buster. Cover. But only gets 2.
You gotta give Mark all the credit in the world wanting to come to his brother's aid, but he has no business being in a wrestling ring right now. Jay going up to the top, Steen in position. Generico, though, from the outside, grabs a hold of the leg. Another shot to the head of Mark Briscoe, sends him crashing to the floor.
Kevin Steen chopping away at the chest of Jay. As Mark out on the floor, feeling the effects.
Steen going up now. Mark in a heap on the floor. Jay trying to fight off Steen. All the way up top.
Looks like he's going for a superplex, but Steen shoved down to the mat. Makes the tag, Generico, the legal man. Big running boot. Maybe looking for that brainbuster on the turnbuckle. If he can get it, no.
Ace crusher off the top.
Sent to the floor once again.
And you see his head bounce off the mat when he hit the outside.
El Generico on his back. Jay Briscoe back to his feet. Thinking about the Jay Driller.
Says it's over, grabs Generico by the head.
Looking to put him away, butterflying those arms. Can he get him up? Going for the J Driller, but Generico blocks. Single-handed knuckle lock. Using the ropes for some leverage. El Generico swinging DDT.
Jay bounced right off his head. Quickly, Steen comes in. Right across the knee with the neck.
Kevin Steen up top. Swanton. Cover. So close.
Mark just shoves Steen into Generico to break it up at the last split second. Now drags his brother to the corner.
The tag title's not on the line in this matchup. The match is supposed to be Jay Briscoe and Erick Stevens. But pride is on the line, looking for the cutthroat driver. Oh, a forearm to the side of the head of Mark Briscoe. And the big running boot from El Generico. Mark Briscoe is out.
This is very, very bad.
Right on his head.
Oh my God!
Another big boot. Right on his head again.
Oh no!
Mark
Somebody's got a Toxic has to stop this match.
He should not be in the ring. Don't let him do it again. Oh, big clothesline from Mark Briscoe.
He just turned him inside out, but Steen from the outside pulls him out to the
Head first into the steel. This has to be stopped. Jay Briscoe coming to the end of his brother. Going to work on Kevin Steen.
Steen and Generico are trying to end the career, if not the life of Mark Briscoe right here in Edison, New Jersey. This is exactly what people will do to become a star in Ring of Honor. But Mark Briscoe is unable to even get to his feet on his own.
Kevin Steen comes charging and drives Jay Briscoe into the steel once again.
Fortunately, Mark able to move out of the way at the last second, or that would have been him.
Kevin Steen now with Mark again. Pitches him back inside. Mark Briscoe just at the mercy of Steen and Generico at this point. He can't even stand up.
No, he's fighting on instinct and guts alone. Crawling with everything he's got just to get to his feet. Steen standing over the near limp body of Mark Briscoe.
Oh no, look at that package pile driver.
No, 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 no!
On his head.
Here are your winners, the team of Kevin Steen and Generico.
Kevin Steen and El Generico just beat the World Tag Team Champs, but that's not the story. The story is the health and well-being of Mark Briscoe.
You see, I was in the back, and I could hear you guys listening to the upcoming events, and a question popped up in my mind. A very important question. And the only two people that can answer it are the Briscoes. What's the question? And what I want to know is when are El Generico and Kevin Steen gonna get their well-deserved tag team title shot? We right here. We right here. We right here.
The fight is on between Kevin Steen and Mark Briscoe.
No code of honor going to be followed here. These two are going to hook it up. Briscoe sent to the ropes by Steen, leapfrog by Briscoe, spinning heel kick right on the jaw. No love lost whatsoever between these two.
As Kevin Steen cheap-shotting Mark Briscoe after he returned from that head injury, that severe concussion sustained at the All-Star Extravaganza 3 in Detroit at the end of the month of March.
Yeah, that cheap shot back on April the 13th in Long Island. And then the tag match the next night in Edison, New Jersey on the 14th saw Mark coming out of the crowd against doctor's orders to fill in for Erick Stevens, who'd been taken out of the match with his brother against Steen and Generico. Super kick sent Steen out to the floor.
And of course, that was basically a handicap match. Mark was in no condition to be wrestling, but he certainly is right now. Back in top form, wiping out Kevin Steen with a dive.
Mark showing no ill effects from that concussion. Still willing to take a chance, as always. Steen on the floor. Senton off the second to the floor.
And proving that he's willing to still take the same risks despite his injuries. Looking to get some revenge on Kevin Steen. Hard into the steel barricade goes Kevin Steen back first.
Of course, Steen and Generico have made no bones about the fact that they want the ROH World Tag Team titles. Headbutt from Briscoe dots the eyes of Kevin Steen. Once again, he hits the steel.
Steen and Generico have looked very good in tag team competition since returning to ROH here in 2007. Powerbomb back first to the edge of the ring apron.
Briscoe went to take another chance and he got caught. Steen's got him out on the floor. Oh, he's gonna try a powerbomb on the floor?
Over the barricade and into the chair.
Mark Briscoe bouncing off the floor here in Boston.
Trying to pull himself back to his feet. Kevin Steen standing tall inside the ring, still feeling the effects on his back.
Mark trying to regain his composure and make his way back to the ring. He's not going to have the chance because Steen's coming out after him.
Chopping away at the chest.
These two going to take a tour of this beautiful new facility that ROH has made its debut in here in Boston.
More chops, but firing back is Mark Briscoe. Forearm now. And head first into the trash can. Goes Kevin Steen, but firing back. Just duking it out here.
Now going to the eyes. Steen raking away at Mark Briscoe as they make their way towards the bleacher area. Briscoe looking for a suplex, blocked by Steen.
Suplex on the floor. Mark Briscoe just clutching his lower back. And Steen looks to dish out more punishment. The action being taken all over this new facility.
Body slam on the floor. Wait a second, Steen's climbing up one of the light towers.
Kevin Steen climbing up the scaffold. Thinks better of it and just stomps away on Mark Briscoe.
Now just taunting the fans in Boston.
That gave Mark Briscoe the opportunity to deliver the headbutt to the midsection. But Steen back on top. Bringing the action back toward the ring. And over the barricade back in the ringside area.
Steen now following Mark Briscoe. But wait a second, he got caught. Took too much time standing on the guardrail, and Briscoe slammed him to the floor.
Standing moonsault on the floor.
These two are laying it all on the line here.
Well, you knew this one was going to be a fight, and both men taking risks. Double stomp right there, right across the chest.
Well, this one has moved beyond just wins and losses. It's personal between these guys. And it's showing here in this matchup as they continue to dish out the punishment. Forearms from Briscoe. Steen hanging on. Once again tries to bring him off. Steen hangs on but gets tagged. Puts on the brakes. Step up enziguri.
They're gonna follow up now. Pump handle right over the knee. Only two though.
The back of Mark's neck cracking on the thigh and the knee of Kevin Steen. A whiplash-like effect from that move. But Mark able to kick out, and now Steen goes to the outside. The big man has surprising agility, and he has been known to take a chance off the top.
He's got Mark Briscoe on his back. Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen to the top rope. Senton bomb, but he got the knees up into the back of Kevin Steen.
Exploder dropped it right on his neck. Cover.
Only two.
Kevin Steen able to dig down and get the shoulder up. He knows how important a victory in this singles matchup against Mark Briscoe is. You'd have to think it would go a long way to earning him and El Generico a shot at the tag team titles if he can defeat one half of the champs here in a singles match.
That's exactly what they want. They want to send a message. They want to get under the skin of the Briscoes to the point that they get that tag team title shot. Up and over, but catching himself on the apron, Mark Briscoe snaps the throat of Kevin Steen on the top rope.
Springboard super kick connects.
Mark Briscoe back to his feet. Going up top once again. Can we see the shooting star press? The fans want to see it here in Boston. But Steen back to his feet.
Hard forearm rocked Briscoe. And Steen now sets him up top. Open hand slap.
Superplex possibly.
Mark shoves him down to the canvas. Tries to set himself again, and once more, Steen able to get to his feet and connect with the right hand.
Lands a shot on Steen, but Steen, oh!
Mark Briscoe sent crashing through the table.
Kevin Steen able to grab hold of Mark Briscoe and launch him off the top through the table on the floor. That could be it right here. Another spill to the floor by Mark Briscoe.
He's having trouble getting to his feet.
Oh, and look at Kevin Steen feigning concern for the condition of Mark Briscoe.
Briscoe almost limp in the hands of Steen as he's rolled under the bottom rope. Somehow clutching and clawing his way, trying to get back to his feet. Look at the guts of Mark Briscoe as Kevin Steen stands poised, ready to pounce. Boot to the midsection. He's looking for the package pile driver.
Can he get it? Package pile driver!
He just dumped it right on his head.
Oh, and Kevin Steen wins this war.
this matchup will go a long way in determining who's going to get a shot at the Briscoes and those belts.
Steen and Generico and the Briscoes have been in hot pursuit of one another. Briscoe's wanting to get some revenge on Kevin Steen in particular for the damage that he has done. Mark Briscoe, you know, with that horrible head injury, attacked by Kevin Steen. And at the very same time, a team like Jigsaw and Lightning Mike Quackenbush, they went to the finals of Ultimate Endurance in their ROH debut back in St. Paul. And they certainly want to work their way up into title contention here in ROH as well and really show just what they can do and that they could represent ROH as the best tag team in the world.
Two masked men started things off. El Generico controlling the legs of Jigsaw. Nice reversal. Driving the knee to the back while pulling on the chin lock is Jigsaw. Todd Sinclair right there. Checking on Generico. Jigsaw controlling the arm now. Quackenbush looks for the tag and gets it.
Mike Quackenbush, a very well-rounded athlete, elements of various styles of professional wrestling, Mexican wrestling, Japanese wrestling, traditional American wrestling, all rolled into one. Likes submissions, likes to take to the air as well.
He's certainly a student of the game, and whatever kind of a matchup his opponent can bring to the table, certainly Mike has the skills to match his opponent.
As El Generico powers him over top, he lands on his feet. Will take him off his feet. Trying to use his own leverage here, Mike Quackenbush. It's the monkey flip, but holding onto the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and both men back to their feet.
Got the light suplex out of that, but Generico gets the shoulder up. Either men willing to relinquish the hold of the hand of their opponent. Arm drag and a nip up, and there you see the quickness. They call him lightning for a reason, and that's pretty evident why they do that right there.
El Generico very surprised that Quackenbush was able to get back to his feet just that fast.
There's very few athletes who are as quick as El Generico, and Mike Quackenbush may be one of those people, and El Generico was quite shocked to see that right there. And now the powerhouse of the team of Steen and Generico makes his way into the ring, Kevin Steen.
Very powerful, but also very agile. He can take to the air himself when he so chooses.
He's a little cranky.
And Generico trying to give him the encouragement, but doesn't want to hear it. He can get the job done himself. Really doesn't want to hear it. Jigsaw and Kevin Steen. Collar and elbow tie-up. Side headlock grab by, as they say, Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen.
Jigsaw looking to find a way out, reversing into a side headlock of his own. Kevin Steen probably going to look to power his way out. He does have a decided strength advantage. Backs him on the ropes and sends him off. Shoulder tackle, that is not going to work.
Steen holding his ground. Doesn't hit the ropes once again. I don't think it's going to work for Jigsaw.
They work to dislocate his shoulder. He's offering Kevin Steen one more opportunity here. Steen trying to fire up the masked man.
And down goes Jigsaw. He shouldn't have tried it the third time.
Kevin Steen closed the gap in a hurry. Jigsaw never had a chance when he hit the rope. Steen was right there. Listen to the impact on that chop.
Just lighting up the chest of Jigsaw.
It's going to hurt his hand with that guy's chest.
Nice arm drag, though, from Jigsaw. And once again, taking Steen off his feet. Much more effective than the shoulder tackle, and the head scissors does as well.
I think Jigsaw has found his way to get to Kevin Steen, and that is to utilize the quickness and stop trying to match power with the big man. Generico now makes the tag back in.
Crowd getting behind El Generico, singing Olay. But Jigsaw turned his back on Steen, and he just came in one big forearm to the back and tags himself back in. Steen's all about just what he wants to get done in that ring, not really getting along at the moment with El Generico.
You see Generico a little bit shocked by that move there, but it was effective nonetheless. Big right hand on Quack.
And that ties up Todd Sinclair as now Kevin Steen just choking away on Jigsaw in the corner.
And Generico coming to check on his partner, asking him, you don't really need to do that sort of thing. You see him shaking his head in the corner, a little bit disgusted, it almost looks like.
A different strategy from the team of Steen and Generico.
Well, they certainly do complement each other in the ring, though. There's no disputing that.
They do make a very formidable tag team. They're looking for title shots. Not quite close enough to make the tag, and Kevin Steen just mocking Jigsaw, not able to tag Mike Quackenbush on the apron.
Hard elbow to the back of the head, and then just drags him like a small child all the way back to his corner, sits on his chest, and makes the tag.
Here comes Generico, the generic luchador. Body slam down to the canvas, hooks the leg, but Jigsaw able to kick out.
Only gets a 1 count. Jigsaw able to get the shoulder up, trying to get back to his feet as Generico controls the head. Backbreaker right across the thigh, hooks the leg, and again, only able to get 2.
You see Jigsaw trying to reach toward Quack on the apron. Get the fresh man back inside the ring. As El Generico holds on to the wrist lock. Into the side headlock he goes, makes the tag, back in comes Kevin Steen.
Steen Generico making frequent tags here, trying to isolate Jigsaw from Quack off the ropes. Drop toe hold. Steen to the ropes. Somersault leg drop right across the back of the head. And there's the quickness of Kevin Steen, the agility you spoke about earlier.
Able to flip around that ring with ease. Only near fall right there, lackadaisical cover by Steen. And a kick right to the side of the head from Jigsaw, and that just pissed off Steen, who stomps away in retaliation.
It just shows you need to be aware of your opponent at all times. You can't really turn your back inside the ring, and you could get caught. That's exactly what happened to Kevin Steen. Series of shots from Jigsaw. Ducks the clothesline, look for a backslide. I don't think he's going to have the strength to get him over.
Yeah, don't match power with Kevin Steen. You will lose. Into a backbreaker. And a back senton right across the back of Jigsaw.
He just folded him up there right across the lower back as Jigsaw was trying to make it to his feet.
Just writhing in pain down on the mat.
Once again, taunting Quackenbush in the corner instead of going to work on his opponent who's in trouble. Now he goes for the cover, and again, Quack has the ref tied up.
They just blew snot in the direction of Mike Quackenbush, tying up the official. Roll up by Jigsaw.
He wanted the attention of the official, and he got it. But it almost cost him.
It's another swing at Mike Quackenbush, trying to bait him back inside the ring as they continue to cut the ring in half and keep Jigsaw away from Mike Quackenbush.
Wide open right hand to the kidneys by Generico.
El Generico firing away on Jigsaw, trying to stay on his feet. The ring rope's basically holding him up at this point.
The big right hand from Generico rocks Jigsaw. Gonna bring him off the ropes. Jigsaw puts on the brakes. Step up enziguri right to the back of the head. Needs to make the tag, instead goes to the ropes. DDT!
Key maneuver right there from Jigsaw, able to plant El Generico headfirst into the mat. And he's got his opponent down, and this gives him the chance to try to crawl toward Mike Quackenbush and make the tag.
You see Quack eager to make the tag. Generico looking to do the same. Both men do make the tag, and it's Steen and Quackenbush. Right hand ducked, blocked. Right hand and a headbutt to the chest.
The fresh man back inside the ring, going to town on Kevin Steen, and comes flying in the corner.
Steen with a reversal, Quack off the ropes. Elbow to the top of the head, sends the big man down. Nip up right back to his feet.
Steen trying to pull himself back up as Mike Quackenbush continues to go to work. Ducks his head though. Oh, package pile driver! No! Super kick from Jigsaw! And the jackknife cradle from Quackenbush, but only gets a near fall.
Oh, it was very close to being all over for Steen and Generico right there. DDT!
No, Steen able to kick out.
Quackenbush making his way to the outside, looking to go up top. He's got Steen down. Generico out on the floor, making his way back up to the apron. Steen though to his feet with a right hand.
Goes to slam him off the top, but Quack rolls through. Went for the head scissors, but got powerbombed. And a big splash off the top from Generico. Only a near fall.
Quackenbush Quackenbush somehow got that shoulder up. Kevin Steen can't believe it. He thought that was it. But it may be the beginning of the end for Quackenbush and Jigsaw.
Just waiting for Quack to get back to his feet.
Wants that clothesline.
Full Nelson into a faceplant right there from Quackenbush. Jigsaw's had some time to catch his breath out on the apron and is tagged back in.
Right to the top he goes. Right across the knees.
Went for the splash himself, but got the knees up. Did El Generico. And comes charging. That big boot in the corner, but he moved out of the way. Did Jigsaw. He's got him up. That could be it right there. Quackenbush looking to finish the job. Great double teamwork from Quackenbush and Jigsaw. Double knees. Cover. Oh, so close, but Kevin Steen pulls Jigsaw to the floor and sends him into the steel.
Saved his partner from certain defeat right there. That was it. This Philly crowd is eating it up.
Which of these two teams can earn the victory here tonight and work their way into a title shot?
Smartly, Steen grabbed his partner, dragged him to his core, and made the tag.
Quackenbush runs right into the shoulders of Kevin Steen, who drops him right over the knee. And Steen can fly as well. To the top rope he goes. Moonsault, but nobody home.
Quackenbush rolled towards the corner and out of harm's way. Steen crashes to the canvas. Driven to the corner. Shoulder block to the midsection and then elevated up top. Palm shot.
Here comes Jigsaw. Oh, going for the Rana, but too much size. Kevin Steen holds on.
Coast to coast from Generico. Great effort by Jigsaw.
How did he kick out? Sit out superbomb, but he's still in the matchup. Generico 5. Steen now with Jigsaw, looking for that package pile driver once again. Or no. Yes, can he get him? Plants him into the canvas, right into the brain buster. Over. Non-sanctioned Boston street fight. Jay and Mark, the Briscoe brothers, versus Kevin Steen and El Generico. The titles are not on the line since it is non-sanctioned. These two teams have battled up and down the ROH territory, and it's already getting out of control.
Well, they're coming this way, and it's not sanctioned. Well, we don't have to be here. Let's get out of here before we get hit.
Sounds good to me. We'll see you tomorrow night in Philadelphia for night 2 of Death Before Dishonor 5 weekend.
Well, here they come.
Let's go! Jay, man up, let's go. Watch out, guys.
Kevin Steen and El Generico. Ladies and gentlemen, this building has just transformed itself into one giant crystal ball. Because what you have in front of you right now is a clear indication of the future. Briscoes, Hartford, Steel Cage, we're taking those belts whether you like it or not!
It is time for your second steel cage matchup of the evening. For the very first time, the ROH World Tag Team titles will be decided inside of a steel cage. The Briscoes, Jay and Mark, defend against Kevin Steen and El Generico.
Once again, pinfall or submission inside of the cage is the only way this match can end.
We're starting the battle outside of the cage here on the floor. And already, Jay Briscoe has been busted open, and Mark Briscoe dives through the cage door to wipe out Kevin Steen.
Clubbing away on El Generico now. Yeah, that cage door crashing into the face of Jay Briscoe, busting him open right at the open here. Mark now stomping away on Steen, knee to the midsection.
Continuing the battle out on the floor. Kevin Steen feeling the effects.
Snap suplex right there. Standing moonsault across the chest. Trying to move the guardrail for a little more maneuverability there. Climbing up the cage, but Steen from behind.
You see that?
Powerbomb into the crowd by Steen.
Also elevates a charging Jay Briscoe up and over, and Kevin Steen now climbing the cage. The Briscoes in the crowd, and
Kevin Steen putting his body on the line to help his team try and become the World Tag Team Champs.
well, he's got to bring the action inside the cage in order to get a pinfall or a submission victory.
This is the third night of the four-night August series between these two teams. Steen and Generico dominated the first two nights, defeating Jay and Mark in a non-title, non-sanctioned, insane street fight in Boston, and then winning singles matches the next night in Philly on Death Before Dishonor weekend.
And tomorrow night, they will do battle 2 out of 3 falls at Manhattan Mayhem 2. An immediate rematch tomorrow night. We can see a title change tonight, and perhaps the titles switch back again tomorrow night in Manhattan.
And the Briscoes have won 6 straight falls in 2 out of 3 fall matches, and they say they're going to take tomorrow night in 2 straight falls too.
We'll see if they walk away from Hartford here tonight with the Tag Team Championships still around their waists, as Kevin Steen face first into the cage repeatedly.
To the midsection by Mark on Generico and a right hand. Chair across the back. The blood continues to flow from the head of Jay Briscoe. The champ stomping away Double team on Generico on the floor. Steen's been busted open.
Chair right over the head of Kevin Steen.
Turning their attention back to Generico. Clubbing to the back. Forearm shot. Generico fighting back. Big boot from Jay connects.
Time to man up.
And the champs are doing just that. And don't forget, for this matchup to end, it has to take place inside the cage.
Generico trying to pull himself up out on the floor. And he collapses. Meanwhile, Kevin Steen inside the ring, going punch for punch with Jay Briscoe.
A bloody Kevin Steen and a bloody Jay Briscoe throwing right hands, but it's Mark coming to his brother's aid to double team Steen.
And with Generico still out of the cage at this point, the Briscoes can work as a unit on Steen here.
Well, that's exactly what separates the Briscoes from pretty much every other team. The ability to double team their opponents almost at will. Kick to the midsection by Steen, DDT.
Well, with both of the challengers now inside the cage, the tag team championships are in jeopardy.
To the midsection by Generico, right hand from Mark. Trying to fight his way out of the corner. Generico drives him into the corner, shoulder first. But Jay from behind with a forearm to the back and a right hand to the top of the head.
Firing away on El Generico as Kevin Steen sends Mark Briscoe into the turnbuckle.
Knife edge chop from Jay and a knee to the midsection by Generico. Steen with a right hand. Double team now by the challengers. Jay Briscoe crashing into the cage.
Back first into the steel. Mark Briscoe firing away on Kevin Steen. Ducks that kick attempt though, as Steen now has him by the legs. Slingshot headfirst into the cage.
Oh, he got an assist from El Generico as well. Generico shoving Mark Briscoe in the back, helping to drive him even more forcefully into the cage. Scooping us, Michinoku driver. Cover.
Only two. Mark Briscoe not with it enough to be able to dive in and make a save right there on that pin attempt if need be, as he is feeling the effects and has been busted open himself.
Kevin Steen grinding the face of Mark Briscoe into the cage while El Generico continues to dot the forehead of Jay with right hands.
Just trying to cause more blood to flow as Mark Briscoe firing up on Kevin Steen on the other side of the ring.
One forearm sends him halfway across the ring, but quickly charges back in the corner. Right hands, knee to the boot to the midsection. Big running boot by Jay in the corner.
Briscoe's trying to get on the same page here as they double team Generico. As they wheel him into the steel cage.
Well, Briscoe's with the advantage right now, but you see the blood on the forehead of Jay, blood on the face of Mark. You know, I don't think any team or anyone in ROH history has dominated the Briscoes like this before and made both of them bleed. Not Samoa Joe, not the Rottweilers, nobody.
Yes, they have both bled at the hands of Steen and Generico. But it's the Briscoes with the advantage for the moment, despite the blood loss. Backdropped into the cage, though. And now Kevin Steen with a hard forearm strike to the back of Jay Briscoe. And just as quickly as I said that, the tide of the match is turned into the favor of the challengers.
Repeated right hands by Steen into the forehead of Jay Briscoe as Generico drives Mark face first into the steel one more time.
trying to pull the laceration even further open to cause more blood to flow. Generico just working over that cut on the head of Mark Briscoe. Kevin Steen takes Jay down once again.
Taunting the fans here in Hartford. As Jay struggles back to his feet. Kick to the head sends him back down.
Mark Briscoe firing up on Generico. But a chin breaker puts a stop to that.
Come on!
Kevin Steen holding Jay Briscoe for Generico to just fire away. Chopping away the chest of Jay Briscoe.
Generico's turn to hold Briscoe in position for Steen. Series of chops to the chest. And the challengers are starting to assert themselves here. And the World Tag Team titles are very much in jeopardy.
Mark Briscoe trying to get back to his feet and kicking away Generico until he's able to do so.
Another quick boot to the midsection stops him in his tracks. And Generico once again pitches him face first into the mesh.
Jay Briscoe feeling the effects as well. Kevin Steen climbing to the top rope and looking out over this crowd. Very confident in his own ability here. Feels that he's going to walk away with the ROH World Tag Team titles. Connects, cover, but only two.
Jay able to get the shoulder up as again Mark's face just being grated on the steel by Generico. So the blood of Mark and Jay Briscoe all over the chest of El Generico as Jay and Kevin Steen back to their feet, exchanging right hands, and Briscoe with a surge. A burst of energy and a series of right hands connect. Steen avoids that right hand. German suplex. He just dumped it right on the back of his head.
Came charging Bipasso into the cage. A big kick. Boot to the midsection of El Generico.
Yeah, both men went for the same move at the same time, but it was Briscoe coming out of the better end of it.
Combination of kicks from the Briscoes. They've got Generico now. In the corner. Forearm shots. Pulling Generico out of the corner. Double team work from the champions now on El Generico.
Big boot and a clothesline from Mark. Turns Generico inside out. Cover.
Able to get that shoulder up. While they've been focusing on Generico, Kevin Steen has had a little time in the corner, but they're not giving him any more time. Double teamwork at its finest, courtesy of Jay and Mark Briscoe.
Generico from behind, though, again driving the face of Mark Briscoe into the steel. Turns his attention to Jay, looking for the brainbuster.
But down to a knee to block the attempt.
Clubbing away at the back now. One more time, has him up. Jay sits down. Shots to the midsection. Double team from the Briscoes.
Elevating him into the lights.
Generico crashing down on his shoulders. Steen back to his feet. Double chops from the champs.
Double team shoulder tackle. They're going to follow up here on El Generico now.
Mark has him up on the shoulders.
Big neck breaker.
Jay directing traffic.
Yeah, as he went for the cover on Generico, he made sure that Mark held off Kevin Steen so he could not make the save for his partner.
It looks like Mark Briscoe is having some trouble seeing out of his right eye. The blood flowing into that eye.
And into the cage door and out to the floor. Through the door he goes. Big powerbomb by Steen. So close to new champions right there.
Oh, Mark able to get that shoulder up. Steen dropped it right on his head. And Generico back to his feet. Poised in the corner, waiting for Briscoe to stand back up.
Huge running kick in the corner. Steen to follow up now. Another kick. Right over the knee. Only two.
Generico had the cage door blocked. Jay was going to be unable to help his brother out. Fortunately, Mark able to kick out.
He dropped a neck first over the knee, and he still kicked out. And now Kevin Steen hard into the steel barricade, back first. Generico inside the cage. Mark lands on his feet. Going to work with karate thrusts and the kick upside the head.
Military press by Jay. Death Valley driver. Cover.
Generico gets his shoulder up.
Great strategy on the part of the Briscoes. They got Steen knocked out on the outside. He's not going to be able to help his partner out of any pinning predicaments here while he's out on the floor.
Mark Briscoe all the way to the top of the cage.
Generico on the top rope.
Oh no, he's going to try for the brainbuster from up there. But Mark fighting it off.
Shoves Generico down to the canvas, all the way up top, on the top of the cage with Steen on his feet, climbing up the cage.
Takes away the balance of Mark Briscoe, who catches himself standing on the top rope now. Here comes Jay Briscoe to help his brother.
Trading right hands. Jay starting to get the advantage. Steen looks wobbly. Series of thrusts from Mark.
Steen knocked off the cage through the table on the floor.
Generico with a burst of energy. Clubbing blow to the back of Mark Briscoe. Climbing up the top as well. Both men straddling the ropes. Elbows from Mark. Generico lands on his feet.
Doomsday device. Spike J Driller. Cover. The Briscoes not wasting any time getting this ladder war started, launching the ladder inside the ring and taking the fight to Steen and Generico.
It is certainly time for somebody to man up, and the Briscoes, you're right, wasting no time going after the challengers out on the floor. Kevin Steen hits the steel.
All four of these men known to put their well-being on the line, to take risks in order to win matches, and for the right to call themselves the ROH World Tag Team Champions, as Kevin Steen launches Mark Briscoe into the crowd, and a chair right over the head for El Generico, courtesy of Jay Briscoe.
Steen climbing over the guardrail, trying to get his hands on Mark, but he too gets met with a steel chair, now perched on the barricade. Suplex out to the floor.
Overhand chop from Generico across the chest of Jay Briscoe. And the chair just ricocheting off the skull of Jay.
Kevin Steen tossing a chair, and Mark, who's back to his feet, right-handed another chair across the top of the head of Jay Briscoe.
All four of these men just battling, as Kevin Steen with a series of forearm strikes and a headbutt to follow up.
Mark slumped against the guardrail. Kevin Steen, tremendous impact, but a spear sends him into the chairs.
Kevin Steen with a vicious attack on Mark Briscoe. That guy respect is earned. And Jay Briscoe, boot to the midsection of Generico, sends him head over heels into several chairs.
Well, they brawled all over the building back in Manhattan at that show. You know, back at Driven, they had that intense fight. And Steen and Generico attacking them with the ladder after that match was over.
Well, then it's only fitting that we see this ladder war. It's come to this between Steen and Generico and the Briscoes. Whichever team can wear down their opponents enough to allow them to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship belts will walk out of Chicago wearing the championships.
Kevin Steen and Mark Briscoe just firing right hands.
Jay Briscoe with chair in hand. Over the head of El Generico. Kevin Steen, goes low on Mark Briscoe.
And then right in the face with the chair.
Nothing too fancy about Kevin Steen, he just beats people up. As now El Generico being dragged back toward the ringside area by Jay Briscoe.
You see the welts and the bruises already starting to form on the back of El Generico.
Chair right over the head of Jay Briscoe as Kevin Steen continues to go to work on Mark. Turned his back on him right there, and Mark Briscoe just firing away with punches to the jaw.
Lefts and rights, and a big right hand sends Steen crashing down to the floor.
Mark Briscoe loves to fight. And he's getting a measure of revenge against Kevin Steen in this matchup thus far, as you see that Jay Briscoe's head has already been lacerated as a result of putting all of these weapons, all these chairs to use during the course of the match.
Mark Briscoe knocked down with a big right hand courtesy of Kevin Steen. Helping himself to some popcorn apparently.
El Generico with the chair in hand. Jay Briscoe struggling to get back up to his feet, back in a standing position. Chair right over the head.
Once again, cracking the head, the already bloodied forehead of Jay Briscoe with that chair.
Trying to do more damage. We have the ladder inside the ring. Has yet to really be put to use since the opening seconds of the contest.
And that ladder can be used as a weapon as well, not just used to climb up and grab the title belts.
There's no rules whatsoever in this match.
Ace crusher off the guardrail.
Mark Briscoe got a running start, hopped up on the guardrail and was able to catch him in that ace crusher. As Generico looked to be climbing the ladder inside the ring, and Mark Briscoe put a stop to it. Jay now in there, duking it out with El Generico.
Trading right hands back and forth. Jay Briscoe, though, coming out on the better end of it. Off the ropes. That one ducked. Chin breaker by Generico.
And Generico now looks like he's going to use that ladder as a weapon rather than try to climb it just yet. Came charging in the corner, but Jay was able to move out of harm's way. Generico puts on the brakes. And Generico trying to ram the head into the ladder. Again put on the brakes, did Jay Briscoe.
Either man able to gain the clear-cut advantage right there and utilize that ladder. Knife edge chop to the chest from Jay Briscoe.
Asking these fans if they want to see it to drive El Generico into the ladder.
Generico puts on the brakes. Knife edge chop of his own and another. Sends Jay to the ropes. Reversal. Jay sends Generico off. Sets too soon. Caught with a drop kick.
And that sends Jay Briscoe out to the floor where Kevin Steen is waiting. As now El Generico trying to grab hold of the ladder out of the corner. Does this give him an opportunity to set up that ladder in the center of the ring and climb to claim those championship belts that are hanging high above?
So he's got Kevin Steen on the outside trying to fight with Jay Briscoe, but Mark from behind grabs Generico off the ladder and fires away with right hands.
Mark Briscoe with El Generico, body slam, and tries down with a knee. And now Mark Briscoe, again, rather than climb himself, he's going to put that ladder in position to maybe use it.
Kicks from Generico and pitches Mark out to the floor, but Mark able to land on his feet. Quickly under the bottom rope.
Back inside, pounding away on the back of El Generico.
On that ladder, just ricocheted off the ropes and caught him right in the face.
Trying to shake off the effects is Mark Briscoe, but El Generico sends him head first into the ladder once again. Well, that just knocked Mark Briscoe loopy. Out to the floor he is sent.
Mark has had a history of concussions. Needs to be very careful in a match like this.
He has no fear. Mark Briscoe will take any risks in order to win matches and to retain those titles. El Generico climbing up. Will he be able to get the belts? There's Jay Briscoe. Boot to the midsection. Guard buster. Drives him down to the canvas. And that sends Generico out to the apron and to the floor. Can Jay Briscoe now climb that ladder and get the belts?
Kevin Steen now makes his way into the ring underneath the bottom rope. Boot to the midsection. Looking for the package pile driver.
But he felt it coming, did Jay. Countered, looking for the Jay Driller.
Steen just hoists him up. Lands on his feet. Off the ropes. Big boot connects.
Steen's still on his feet, though.
Another boot to the midsection. Looking for the Jay Driller again.
That butterfly pile driver of Jay Briscoe, but can't get the maneuver. Kevin Steen drops him right over the knee, neck first.
The arm trapped with the pump handle and then came right down over the knee and now climbs up. But caught with a springboard kick. Mark from the outside drives Steen off the ladder to save the titles.
Yeah, he saw Kevin Steen was climbing up that ladder to get the belts, put a stop to it, and now Mark Briscoe trying to get his balance here to climb to the top of this ladder and pull those belts down. He's almost there. Mark Briscoe climbing.
Might have to get to that top step to reach those belts high above the building here.
Kicking away at Kevin Steen.
Still trying to keep his balance at the same time.
Trying to fight him off.
Unable to do so, dragged off the ladder by Steen.
Well, it worked for Kevin Steen. He prevented Briscoe from climbing to the top and grabbing the belts. Kevin Steen thinking about what's he going to do. He again uses the ladder as a weapon, drives it into the side of the head of Mark Briscoe, who then gets sent crashing into the steel barricade.
Steen even struggling to get to his feet. This match taking its toll on all four of these athletes. The blood flowing from the head of both Briscoes.
Kevin Steen telling El Generico to get inside the ring.
He said he's not going up there.
Yeah. Grabbing the ladder, but Mark Briscoe back to his feet. Blood pouring down his face. Kevin Steen eats a big boot. A super kick from Mark Briscoe. And drives El Generico's head into the turnbuckle.
Chop to the chest. Mark calling for his brother. Jay on the outside. Still feeling the effects. Struggling to get to the ring. Reversal. Generico sent hard to the buckle. Clothesline in the corner by Jay. Big Beal into the ladder.
Trademark double team maneuver from the Briscoes. But instead of just getting sent high into the ring lights and crashing down to the canvas, Generico's back meant nothing but that ladder, which is now bent beyond use. I mean, nobody's going to climb that thing anymore. Luckily, we've got another ladder.
Well, they might not be able to climb it, but Jay Briscoe apparently has some other ideas how to use it. He just turned it back the other way and set it in the corner.
Without a doubt, it can still be put to use as a weapon.
My ladder's even bigger.
It'll be easier to grab the belts if the Briscoes can climb and grab those championship belts right now. But Kevin Steen with Mark Briscoe headfirst into the barricade.
Sends Jay crashing into the ladder in the corner.
Saw that he was climbing the second ladder in the center of the ring. Kevin Steen just shoved him over. All four of these competitors putting their bodies on the line for the privilege of being the ROH World Tag Team Champions.
Steen once again turning his attention to Jay Briscoe. Ladder now flat on the canvas in the center of the ring. Jay almost limp in the arms of Kevin Steen here.
That ladder just in the center of the ring. What does Kevin Steen have in mind right here?
Belly to back suplex on the ladder.
And look at the pain just shooting through the body of Jay Briscoe following the impact of that maneuver. Back first, right on the ladder. There's Mark Briscoe. Super kick from Steen, but he's telling him to bring it on.
Pops right back up,
firing up Mark Briscoe. But he went right after that leg. And down in pain goes Mark Briscoe.
Oh, that was a low blow, Dave. He didn't go after the leg. He kicked him low.
Well, now both Steen and Generico inside the ring. As Jay Briscoe struggling to try to get back up.
Generico still clutching at his back. The damage that can be done to the human body by this steel ladder as it just gets bounced off of you time after time.
Right into the back of Jay Briscoe, and again, it looks like El Generico is going to put that ladder to use as a weapon, as a third ladder now being retrieved by Kevin Steen out on the floor, who's doing battle with Mark Briscoe.
Jay flat on his back on top of that ladder as Generico split-legged moonsault.
Feeling the effects himself, but did a whole lot of damage to his opponent as well. Briscoe, blood covering his face, clutching at his midsection.
And not only did he have the impact of El Generico crashing down on his chest, he was laid across that ladder at the same time.
And we have another ladder draped between the barricade and the edge of the ring. Again, the goal to put it to use as a weapon, to send someone crashing through it, all in the hopes of weakening the opposing team so that you can get that opportunity to climb one of the ladders and grab those belts. Kevin Steen, what can he be thinking about? That ladder is still set up out on the floor, but able to stay on his feet. Crazy Mark Briscoe firing away on Kevin Steen.
Chops and karate thrusts off the ropes. Spin heel kick connects, but Generico from behind.
Coming to the aid of his partner and pounding away now, trying to bust that cut on the head open even further. As we take another look at that huge beal right into the ladder. And Jay Briscoe, the balance taken away as he went crashing into a ladder as well himself. And there's Jay Briscoe firing away on Kevin Steen.
Second surge of energy, but a ladder just launched into his back from behind by Generico. Stops him in his tracks.
Steen and Generico getting on the same page here. Ladder just thrown into the corner. Here comes Generico, known for that running Yakuza kick in the corner.
Jay Briscoe slumped in the corner of that ladder, pressed against his chest.
Came full force with that kick into the ladder, and the steel got sent into the body of Jay Briscoe. And now Mark Briscoe.
Awesome bomb on the ladder.
Launched over the top rope, through the ladder to the floor.
And Generico pointing at the belts. If they set the ladder up and climb up there now, we're going to have new tag team champs.
The Briscoes are down, beaten and bloody on the floor. And Steen and Generico have the ladder inside the ring and are climbing to reclaim those belts.
Generico urging Steen on.
Steen climbing, trying to grab those belts to earn the championships.
Still a long way to go as Generico trying to hold him at bay, but
successfully able to topple that ladder and save the titles.
German suplex right on his head.
All four of these competitors paying the physical price of this ladder war. This shows just what the ROH World Tag Team titles mean to these competitors. It's not an afterthought like you might see elsewhere, where the titles are not the focus of the athletes battling in a match. All four of these men want to wear those championships and wear them with pride.
Jay
Briscoe with the ladder, using as a weapon to batter the challengers. Steen able to block.
Whoa! Drove that ladder right into the face.
Kevin Steen still has a ton of power, but caught with a missile drop kick. Right into the ladder.
El Generico.
Exploder through the ladder.
How these four men are continuing to fight is beyond words.
Boot to the back of the head. Clubbing blow to the back.
Jay Briscoe. Death Valley driver onto the ladder. Kevin Steen is not going to get up.
Not just on the ladder, Dave, not on the flat part of the ladder, on the jagged edge, the exposed side of that ladder. Crashing into the back of Kevin Steen.
And Steen is lifeless at this point. Mark Briscoe crawling toward his brother. All four of these men just really paying the physical price of a matchup like this. The weapons being put to use, all of the high risks that all four competitors have taken. How any of these competitors are going to be able to walk tomorrow is anybody's guess. As right now the Briscoes are just a few feet away from grabbing those belts and walking away from Chicago still champions.
Well, the belts that they cherish, the belts that they live for. Kevin Steen put a stop to that momentum momentarily. The Briscoes continue. Jay to put the boots to Kevin Steen. Mark now moving that smaller ladder out of the way. Grabbing a hold of El Generico. Not ready to go for the belts. He's looking to dish out some more punishment.
You got to make sure that your opponents are down and can't put a stop to you climbing the ladder to grab those belts. And he's got Generico back flat on his back and putting the ladder on top of him now. Mark Briscoe.
Oh, you call him crazy Mark Briscoe. What does he have in mind for El Generico underneath that ladder? All the way up top he goes. Shooting star press on the ladder.
Jay Briscoe up top himself.
He's going to finish off Generico.
Instead reverses direction. Takes his attention to Kevin Steen. Big leg drop through the table.
The Briscoes sacrificing their bodies to retain the titles.
But they need to get a ladder, a functioning ladder inside the ring to climb up and grab the belts. Trying to set up a ladder in the center of the ring right now. And climbing to grab hold of those championships that the Briscoes prize so very dearly.
Oh, that ladder is extremely wobbly as Mark Briscoe gets closer to the top. The title's just out of his reach. Very difficult to keep his balance.
He's trying.
Generico shoving the ladder out from underneath him. Jay Briscoe calling for the maintenance ladder in the back.
Oh, that is a gigantic ladder. That's not meant to be a part of this match, but hey, it's a ladder war. There are no rules, anything goes. And if they want to use that ladder, they're going to.
The
Look at the size of that thing.
The crowd surfing the ladder to the ring.
Jay Briscoe with this huge ladder.
He's having difficulty just carrying it. It's so big for one man.
Well, it hasn't been used as a weapon as of yet tonight. So therefore, it's going to be sturdy enough to climb. They're trying to get it up. What a feat of strength by Mark Briscoe right there.
El Generico back in the ring. Mark doesn't see him. Big Yakuza kick to the back of the head.
I didn't see him coming. Here comes Jay Briscoe with a big boot for Generico.
Generico struggling to get to his feet. Jay's got him up on his shoulders. What precision by the Briscoes. Springboard doomsday device. He dove through the ladder.
is precision maneuvers such as that are why the Briscoes are the best tag team in professional wrestling today. And now trying to pull that ladder right below the championship belts to climb and grab hold of them to win this ladder war. The Briscoes positioning that ladder.
Steen and Generico both down. It might just be a matter of time as both Briscoes look to climb the ladder and reclaim their tag team titles.
But there's Kevin Steen with another ladder, using it as a weapon on both Jay and Mark.
Oh, that one right in the face. Now, using that ladder and setting it up in the corner.
Setting it between the gigantic ladder and the turnbuckle. Again, to use that smaller ladder as a weapon. Kevin Steen thinking about what he's going to do here, what kind of damage he's going to inflict. Landing on his feet, super kick.
Mark caught him right on the chin.
Another.
Steen just hanging onto the ropes to keep his feet.
He's climbing up the ladder, Mark Briscoe.
Steen from behind, clubbing away, trying to climb up the ladder behind him. Both men on one side of the ladder. Steen standing on that opposite ladder. Forearm shot. Oh no.
Package pile driver. No.
There is nothing like seeing this live.
The package pile driver through the ladder, and now El Generico using this opportunity to climb to try to become ROH World Tag Team Champion.
He's got his hands on the belt.
But a ladder launched at the back of El Generico by Jay Briscoe.
Generico still hanging on, still reaching for those belts.
And now Jay positioning another ladder, much like the other one was.
Jay's gonna need to hurry. Generico's only a step or so away from those belts. He's got his hands on them.
Will he be able to grab hold of the belts? Or will Jay be able to capitalize right here on whatever he has in mind with the other ladder? Generico has his hands on the belts, but hasn't released them from that ring that is holding them high above.
Well, every time he reached and grabbed him, he knocked them a little further away from himself. They're swinging back and forth.
And now Jay Briscoe trying to get El Generico in position. But now Generico, he's got the head of Jay Briscoe. Oh, not the brain buster.
He's trying to fight him off. Shots to the midsection.
Jay Driller.
Jay Driller through the ladder. Steen climbing the ladder.
And Jay Briscoe pulling himself up, climbing on the other side of the ladder to try to put a stop to Kevin Steen climbing. He stops the hand of Kevin Steen before it can grab the belts. And now both Jay Briscoe and Kevin Steen battling atop this ladder.
Right hands from both men.
The ROH World Tag Team titles hang above them.
Just inches away.
Who's going to be able to pull the belts down? Jay Briscoe or Kevin Steen?
Steen getting the advantage with the right hand, but Jay firing back. Series of right hands from Jay Briscoe.
It's time to man up. Pounding away on one another.
The title belt's just inches away. Who wants it more?
A flurry of punches from Kevin Steen has Jay Briscoe weakened, but he's firing back.
Jay's got him! He can't get him off!
He's struggling for him.
It's not over yet!
Jay Briscoe trying to retrieve the belts. He needs to pull them down off of that ring to be declared the winners of this match.
Still struggling to get the belt off. Steen and Generico down.
Oh, this is giving a big opportunity for Steen and Generico to climb back up and save this match. The Briscoes appear to have won, but he's got to pull the belts off. And here comes Kevin Steen. This match is not over. Pounding away on Kevin Steen is Jay Briscoe.
Another right hand to the top of the head. Steen can't get another step Every time he does, he gets caught with the right hand. Jay once again going for the belts.
Steen trying to put a stop to it, trying to climb up.
He's got it!
Here are your winners of the Ladder War and still Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes.
This is what legends are made of. The Briscoes prove why they are the team to beat. Kevin Steen not waiting for the introductions, getting things underway. This is his opportunity to go after Takeshi Morishima and the ROH World title.
Shoulder tackle, no effect whatsoever on the dominant world champ. And yet again, Kevin Steen, no small man, just bouncing off Morishima like a small child. Avoids that open hand slap, connects with the enziguri. Steen off the ropes again this time, able to take Morishima down with the shoulder tackle, and the champion out to the floor.
Kevin Steen with the dive to the floor sends Morishima down.
Kevin Steen understands what an opportunity sits before him here in the main event. The shot he's waited for his entire career, the chance to become the world champion.
And Kevin Steen with quite a bit of size on his side in this particular matchup. Something that you don't often see in Morishima's opponents is someone that is of a similar build to him. Kevin Steen, not a small man by any means.
Sends the champion face first to the ring post. And a very aggressive challenger has things going his way at the open.
Steen with the headbutt on Morishima. Winner of this one will take on Nigel McGuinness tomorrow in Edison.
Steen rolling Morishima under the bottom rope. Slingshot senton down across the chest of the champion. Very close to the ropes, and Morishima able to get his foot on the bottom rope. Steen picks the champion back up, fires a right hand. Another shot by Steen, backs Morishima to the ropes and fires him off. Drop toe hold takes Morishima down. Front flip leg drop right across the back of the neck. Cover.
Not really hooking the leg tightly to try to keep the shoulders of Morishima against the canvas.
Steen says new champ tonight. Well, it's still very early in this title matchup for him to be that confident, but he certainly has things going his way. But Morishima trying to dig down. Reversal, Steen off the ropes. Flying hip attack.
Takes Kevin Steen off his feet. Morishima has been so dominant as world champion, but the schedule is really starting to take its toll. I mean, he's wrestling in the United States, defending the title here in Ring of Honor, and also heading back to Japan on a regular basis to compete for Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, over 6 months of that kind of a travel schedule is difficult for anyone, but when you're an athlete the size of Morishima, travel takes an extra toll on your body.
Going to work on the leg of Morishima here, just ramming it into the ring post.
The body size of a man like Takeshi Morishima is not exactly built for most commercial airlines, and that kind of travel schedule has to wreak havoc on the body, as does getting your knee blasted with a steel chair against the ring post.
Kevin Steen picking one body part and focusing on it.
Driving it down on the ring apron. Morishima trying to fight him off, but Steen dragging him once again down to the ring apron.
Holding that leg in position, leg drop. Doing more damage to Morishima.
Right down across the massive thigh of the world champ. And again drags him out to the floor, single heel trip. And driving the ankle into the barricade.
I guess Kevin Steen realized if he can take the big man off his feet, take out a leg, he has an advantage in this matchup. We've seen Kevin Steen can take to the air. If his opponent is just down on the canvas awaiting that big swanton bomb, awaiting that moonsault, Kevin Steen could have the ROH World title within his grasp.
Kevin Steen, a man who actually obviously does his homework, and it was Bryan Danielson who had targeted the legs of Takeshi Morishima in their earlier encounters for the world title. So maybe Kevin Steen seeing a chink in the armor of the world champion, not just biting the knee.
Trying to do as much damage as possible.
Morishima having trouble getting to his feet. Steen certainly looking to make the most of this opportunity. Continuing to attack the left leg of the ROH World Champ.
Positioning that leg across the bottom rope. And now Steen driving down with all of his body weight on the knee.
The challenger in full control of this matchup. Paul Turner with a warning for Steen. And a cover.
That was 3.
I have to admit, I wouldn't have expected Kevin Steen to be in control of this matchup here in the early going. I would think that it would be all Morishima because he has been so dominant.
Well, Kevin Steen has been primarily a tag team wrestler of late here in ROH, and you got to ask yourself, maybe Takeshi Morishima taking Kevin Steen a little bit lightly, maybe looking past him a little bit till tomorrow night where he has another match against Nigel McGuinness.
Kevin Steen needs to stay focused, not worry about these fans, and he is focusing on that one body part. Just waiting for Morishima to get back up in the right position. He can't even stand up.
No,
he can't put any weight on that leg.
No, that left knee just buckled right underneath him, and Kevin Steen wisely goes right back to it, drops the elbow. But Morishima again able to get the shoulder up.
Headbutt to the knee, doing damage to himself in the process.
Oh, and there's the Kevin Steen that we've seen in the tag team matches against the Briscoes, along with his partner El Generico. Very cocky, taunts his opponents when he has the advantage. He needs to understand he's in the ring with the world champion, and he needs to stay focused while he has the advantage. Kicking away again at the leg of Morishima, but this time not really registering much of an effect.
Morishima's trying to fight through the pain. Forearm from Steen. Another shot. But Morishima just shaking it off.
Side slam from the champ. And just like that, several minutes of damage, several minutes of momentum for Kevin Steen come to an abrupt and screeching halt. And now the champion's looking to take it to the outside.
Sends Steen into the ring post. Comes charging at Kevin Steen on the floor. And he is out.
Steen's head bouncing off the guardrail all the way to the champion, crashing into the side of his head. And Morishima rolls back into the ring and tells Steen to bring it on.
Steen is out on the floor, on his back. After absorbing the impact, can't pull himself up.
Well, it just shows you the power of an athlete the size of Takeshi Morishima. Despite absorbing so much punishment from Kevin Steen, able to quickly turn the tide of the match with just one or two simple but very effective power moves.
Got him back inside the ring now. Steen into the buckle. Morishima with the cartwheel into the avalanche in the corner. And now it's Steen at the mercy of Morishima.
Morishima now stalking the challenger. Has control of the head, forcing Steen to carry all of his weight. Wrenching down on the neck. Paul Turner asking Steen if he wants to give it up, but Steen says no way. Morishima off the ropes, and again, bowling Steen over all of his weight, crashing down across the face of the challenger.
Morishima with the boot right across the throat. And trying to intimidate the official, it seems like. Steen struggling to get back up.
Places him on the second rope, throat first. Now drives all the way down across the back of the head and the neck of Kevin Steen.
And making it very difficult for Steen to breathe in that position.
One thing that's been a hallmark of Morishima's title defenses, when he has the advantage on his opponent, he is relentless. Steen in the corner, not much steam on that blow.
And as soon as he connected, Morishima fired right back. And again.
Steen to his feet. Morishima sends him off to the corner. Steen hits the buckle. Big running boot connects.
Full force with the side of the face of Kevin Steen. And now Morishima just taking shots in the corner. And down goes referee Paul Turner. No one gets in the path of Takeshi Morishima.
Not afraid to shove an official here and there. It means getting an extra lick in on his opponent. Steen back to his feet.
For the backdrop driver, but Steen feels that coming. Wrapped his arm around the top rope to block.
Elbow from Steen, frees himself momentarily. Springboard crossbody. Only two.
Morishima got that shoulder up.
Yeah, Steen's momentum carried him over the top of Morishima, and that extra second needed to make the cover may have cost him.
Forearm exchange now. Back and forth they go. Morishima off the ropes. Big boot. Steen staying on his feet. Another boot, but caught this time, and goes back to work on the leg. Dragon screw leg whip.
Morishima came down right on top of Kevin Steen.
Well, that's what happens when you try to dragon screw someone of the size of Morishima. You take the risk of all their body weight coming crashing down on top of you if you don't have enough momentum on the leg whip.
Damage, though, still done to Morishima as he's struggling to get to his feet. Steen right back to the leg one more time. Clubbing blows from the champ. German suplex drops him right on the back of his head.
Well, at least Kevin Steen, as soon as he had the opportunity, went back to work on that same body part he targeted during the early moments. Goes back to work on that leg, but just as quickly, Morishima back in control, and all the way to the top rope he goes.
Couldn't get the distance on that dropkick attempt that he normally gets. And Steen able to avoid him right there, but Morishima back up. Avoids the clothesline.
Back to work on the leg. Scorpion deathlock here from Kevin Steen.
More pressure put on the already weakened knee of Morishima. Steen really sitting down deep. Crowd chanting for Morishima to tap. They want to see a title change.
He reaches the ropes, and Kevin Steen must release the hold. A lot more damage was done to the leg of Morishima in that hold, though. And El Generico out to ringside to encourage his tag team partner on as he tries to win the ROH World title.
Trying to pump up Kevin Steen, who turns his attention back to the fallen champ. Steen likes to utilize that package pile driver. You gotta wonder if he'd be able to get Morishima up.
Good question.
Morishima sent for the ride, but that leg gave out.
Kicking away the leg once again. Another big kick from Steen. Morishima staying up.
Not going down this time, but still registering. Super kick right on the button sends him down.
And Kevin Steen's gonna take to the air once again. To the top rope.
Picture perfect swanton connects. To the opposite side. Frog splash. Cover. We're gonna have a new champ.
Only 2.
Morishima barely gets the shoulder up.
Kevin Steen so close, and more encouragement at ringside from El Generico. He's got to stay focused on that leg.
The impact of those 2 maneuvers off the top rope taking their toll on Steen as well.
Contemplating his next move. El Generico trying to fire him up.
Steen back to his feet.
He's got Morishima, the champion, down on his back.
Might be time for the moonsault. Nobody home.
Big chance taken by Kevin Steen. Took to the air, went soaring with the moonsault, but Morishima moved out of the way. Big boot from Morishima. Big lariat off the ropes, cover. Steen kicks out. Morishima maybe looking for that missile drop kick once again, but Steen's back on his feet.
Connects with the forearm. And again. Morishima still up top. Steen follows him up.
Kevin Steen going for a superplex.
But Morishima's right back up. Spinebuster, cover.
Only 2. Steen's so close, giving it everything that he has to become ROH World Champion.
What else can he do to put the massive ROH World Champion shoulders down for that 3rd count?
He might be going for that package piledriver, but as you asked earlier, can he get Morishima up for it?
We're gonna find out right now. Got the head trapped. Trying to butterfly the arms. Hooking the legs.
It's a big guy.
Trying to use the knee pads of Morishima for an assist. Morishima blocks.
Backdrop. Oh, all the body weight down across the chest, but only for 2.
Steen barely got that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Both men back up. Forearm from Morishima. Steen dishes it right back out.
A lot less force behind those blows of Kevin Steen than there were earlier. Step up Enziguri on the ear. Clothesline.
Kevin Steen down on his back. Referee checking on his condition. Morishima standing tall. Another huge clothesline cover. 2 3/4.
Steen refusing to stay down. Backdrop driver.
Here is your winner and still Ring of Honor World Champion, Takeshi Morishima.
Kevin Steen comes close, but once again Morishima retains.